The theme of this week is technical difficulties.
Oh, that's good.
At
I was hearing you, and then now I don't.
Perfect.
Now I'm very good. Wait.
Okay.
Yes. You
And
need to wait because there's a lag, so I'm.
Okay.
It's not capturing your input. It's capturing my input.
That's what I wanted to confirm. How about now? Testing. 3,
Yes,
2, 3.
it is capturing you.
Excellent. Okay. And volume is good for everybody?
Yes.
All right.
Let's do it.
With the theme of the week clearly coming through, we will move on to the game. Suncrest Chronicles, episode or session 3. Last week, we left off at a very interesting point where we were inside of a warehouse with some tied-up teenagers, some terrified out of their minds, just having seen a werewolf. And this all came from a resulted investigation where we are now left with a elven woman named Vivlin, who has been knocked unconscious for 3 hours. We enter right back at that moment where the combat has resolved.
Question: is she knocked unconscious, or is she fried by lightning?
Unconscious. She didn't get to the point of dead.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, that's one clarification I will quickly make, because I was looking up the rules and I came across the source. In combat, 1, any melee attack does not have to kill them, even if it's magical. And number 2, you don't have to go in there with the intention of doing so. You can proclaim it when the target is dropped.
Yeah.
Okay. I see what you're saying. Okay.
So we're going to go off of that, but if you let me know in advance, then I can treat everything like that, just like you were doing, but it's your choice. Now, with that out of the way, back to scene.
Yes, Viettervesk will immediately step forward and use his connection with the Stone Father to stop this woman from dying so she can face justice for her crimes with Spare the Dying.
Fantastic. She is no longer dying.
Okay, she will not die. We can take her and she will go to prison for her crimes, and perhaps we can they can find information about what she is doing and why, and help the children that she impacted.
I'm gonna look around to see if I any paperwork or any notes or any bookkeeping or anything that would maybe tell me that maybe she is working with anyone else.
Absolutely. Roll me investigation.
I rolled a 12.
All right. With a 12, you're looking around. It's hard to really find anything useful in this space. It's been permanently made to be cluttered and congested.
Basil, what are you looking for?
Oh, I thought someone like her might have some help. Find something. Shows she has allies. Elves are mysterious.
I understand. This is good thought.
A quick follow-up. Does everyone remember the details of what she told you, promised, and mentioned before the conflict did turn into a fight?
I do not remember any of the details.
Okay, so she talked about refusing to be powerless again, not really caring about the kids, but if they got something along the way, then good for them. The major point was she was holding. She claimed to have 3 more beaten kids in this space that you did not come across.
Ah, yes, I remember this now. And I believe there were a total of 3 teenagers sort of in their room already that were guards of some kind as well. Is this correct?
Yes, in this room there was 3. Total space, there was...
But they're all of the ones that
12.
we have tied up.
100%.
But in this room there are 3 that we did not really address apart from, I think, they surrendered.
They surrendered. They surrendered. As soon as they saw someone change into a werewolf, they were done. They're like, nope.
Okay. So how do we want to handle, first of all of these misfits?
I'm gonna go up to the biggest one and I'm gonna like take him by the shirt and be like, "Listen here, punk. Where are the rest of the kids?"
He's just looking at your roll intimidation.
Do we get advantage considering we just beat the poo-poo out of their leader?
So, if someone helps her, then you would.
I lean over, still in my wolf form, and I growl.
So what do I roll for when they help me? Sorry, I forgot.
Just roll with advantage.
Yes, you just
Yeah, we
take the
have
highest
9
of the 2 rolls.
Oh, okay.
She got a 20.
Okay, yeah, with that, he doesn't know exactly where, but there is hidden rooms within this space.
He knows, this is what he says. He says, I know there are rooms hidden somewhere in this space.
Yep.
That is what he says, okay.
Yep. He doesn't know where they are, but he knows that they are there because they will typically use them to hide anyone that they're teaching a lesson or to hide the good food.
So I'm gonna tell to the 2 kids that are still here, I'm gonna be like, if one of you can find this hidden room we're supposed to be finding, I won't feed you to the Stone Father god. So
there is no feeding to God of Stone or Stone Father or anything of kind. Poppy, you will stop it. No. We're done with this.
No eating.
No.
Absolutely
No.
not. Like Winka.
Yes, there is none. Children, help us find the people that are in trouble, and it may go better for you when you speak to guards.
I'm just gonna be like this behind.
All right, roll a persuasion check. You have advantage because you are speaking very logically.
17.
Ooh, very nice roll. Okay, that's fine. We'll get to looking around.
All right.
Can I inspect this unconscious woman's body for keys or anything?
Good idea.
No keys. She does have a notebook on her, but that is the only noticeable thing, other than her coin purse, which does contain 30 gold.
Oh heck yeah! Pass that over.
I take out the gold and I check the bag, find that there's no candy, give it away, and I also see the notebook, which I find no interest, and I also hand that away.
Okay.
She has nothing on her.
Yeah. I think we should... I'm sorry, go ahead.
No. Sorry. My apologies. Continue.
No, this is quite alright. I was going to say, I believe that we should gather the rest of the miscreant children into one place and ensure no one is escaping, and then deal with them all at the same time. Can someone give me a hand dragging them into this room?
Oh, I can. Here. And then I toss the notebook to Seyrena. Here.
Okay.
And then I go grab the kids.
Excellent.
Perfect. While you two are gathering the kids, there is one chamber found. It is in the southern corner of this building. Not the same room with the carts, but the one on the opposite end of the hallway. And there is indeed someone who has been horribly beaten in there, along with very nice food.
So who locates a room?
It was the two kids who were told if they helped that the law would be more lenient.
Okay.
While this is happening, though, let's cut back into the room where a notebook was just handed over, and there is an unconscious woman. The ladies, I believe, are left in that space.
Do you know how to read, Seyrena? No offense.
Hold on, let me check my intelligence. Yes.
Well, go on then. Crack it open. What does it say?
Okay, and I look down like, wait, do you know how to read?
I mean, even Joel, no, what was his name? Shoot. My old assistant friend, the elf, Menethine, yes. He taught me how to read.
You seem flustered.
Sorry, just thinking about him, I get so emotional.
Okay, alright. I'll read it. I'll read it out loud for Pop.
1 sec, guys.
Okay. Basil, I appreciate your help here. Let us make sure that they are tied nice and securely, yes?
Yes. By the way, I am back human form.
Right, because no more
Got
raging. Maybe we pile them all on top of bed and tie them all together in one big, like, puppy pile of teenagers.
That's very easy to do. Okay, so who is going to read the book? Or the notebook?
I'm gonna read it out loud to Poppy.
You open it and make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
Perfect.
shit.
Ooh, she rolled a 20.
Nice.
Okay, so you avoid being blinded for a round. You should be able to read what it says. It's a language that makes sense to you. But you look at it and you get a headache.
This handwriting is way too squiggly.
It's very fancy handwriting.
I really can't read though. I had to do Poppy.
Okay, Poppy, same thing, wisdom saving throw.
Wait, well, it's closed. I just had her the closed book.
Okay. Do you open it, Poppy?
I mean,
I'm like, it's just about food, Poppy.
if she doesn't warn me that it almost blinded her, then yes, I'm gonna open it.
Same thing, wisdom saving throw.
19.
Okay, again, your head starts to hurt, you feel like you're going blind, but you don't. And it feels like you should be able to read this very elaborate, fancy writing. But you cannot.
So I'll just like squint really hard at the words and just close it out of frustration and be like, maybe I don't know how to read. That's very strange.
If either of you have a check you might want to try to make to figure out why, now would be the time.
Yeah, it is strange. Just like an investigation check?
Investigation is one of the checks that would work.
Okay.
Probably insight, right?
Insight,
Insight.
Arcana.
Other Arcana.
Arcana and
History.
history. Yes.
Sell-
Arcana
sell-
and history would also work.
Sell the dungeon master on whatever your highest score is and convince him that is the one you should be using right now.
I just got it.
You need muscles to read.
Absolutely. What are the results of the rolls from the ladies?
18 Arcana, 13 Investigation.
Okay. Investigation, you're getting nothing because you try and investigate, but it just hurts.
There, Poppy.
But 18 Arcana. There's something that rings a bell, but it's only because of some of the interactions you've had with one of the very, very old women who live in your in Oaken Arch. You know that she is a druid. You do not know to what degree of power, but she always has had the best garden that you have ever seen. And in her ramblings, she talks about, at one point, she remembers when they got rid of the Elven language, but they could not erase the writing.
Alright.
So,
Relay
This
that
is-
to Poppy.
Elvish. With that check, I'm going to give you a tidbit of information that would come from the fact that you're not a negative in wisdom. If they can't get rid of a language written, there has to be a way to read it.
Maybe our other mysterious elven friend can decipher this for us?
That was smart. Yeah.
Yes, she seems quite smart.
We're talking about Scorsese.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Or maybe Phenamine.
Oh. Yes. You're
Well, I'm not
right.
there. I'm just
Menathine,
saying.
he might also. I trust him more than this elvish woman, so maybe we start with him.
I am going to take the liberty of adjusting his name slightly because everyone is saying it kind of backwards.
Okay.
Oh,
He is no longer methamphetamine.
Oh no, he is. His name was Nementhine, not Menathine.
Oh, Menathine. Okay. My
Mm.
bad.
So no, don't adjust any pronunciations.
Okay.
You are changing on your side. I see.
I
Okay.
am changing it on my side to not affect you guys and have to cut in whenever you speak about him.
Okay.
Fair.
So Menathine makes
Fair.
much more sense,
Yeah.
but too late.
100%. But no, yes. So you have all of them gathered up. While you get there, you do notice outside that there's one kid with an arrow through the neck.
I'm sorry.
But two of them knocked out. This is outside of the building.
I
Is this
point
the
to it
one
and I say, "This wasn't me."
Scorsese will walk up and just be like, "Yeah, no, I'm sorry. First shot mistakenly hit him in the neck, but the other two I just came down and hit him in the head."
Is one with arrow through neck permanently gone from this world?
Yeah. You
Okay.
go check. He's not breathing.
Okay. The other two are conscious?
100%.
Okay.
I thought we said no
Oh.
killing children. What?
So this is outside, yes?
Yes. Yes. Scorsese is outside, waiting by the door at this point, not on a rooftop.
You were very particular about making sure no one died. You seems like maybe you are not following your own code.
It was a mistake, and I'll find anyone close to him, and I'll give him money to cover it.
Viettervesk
Like I
looks
said.
at Basil as she speaks and raises big granite eyebrow like, really? A mistake?
I was slightly off, okay?
Hmm.
The shoulder and the neck are real close.
But you were happy to threaten my companion here with dire consequences for similar mistake made yesterday evening.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
And if you want me to serve time for this, that's fine. It's whatever. I've done it before. Not for killing someone, though.
Were
Still, I'll get
these...
bailed out. It'll be okay.
So you attacked these children from cover of darkness.
Yes, because they were coming to kill you guys because they heard the commotion.
Right.
We just took care of like 8 of them inside. We didn't kill any of them.
With respect, I do not believe we needed the help of your murderous arrows.
No, my apologies. I fully understand. Like I said, I was close. And if it really matters that much, I can get him resurrected. It's not been more than an hour.
I think perhaps if this is something that is simple to do, then maybe that is the better choice.
Okay, not a problem. I'll go take care of that right now.
Is access to diamonds so easy in this city?
No, but my family's... I have like 12 because my family just sends them because they don't want to talk to me.
So you're rich.
Okay, interesting.
I'm not rich. My father's rich and my mother's rich. I don't associate with them because they're pretentious assholes.
But you still get an allowance, a very nice allowance.
They won't accept me saying no. I've whittled it down to a diamond every once in a while.
Alrighty.
Interesting. The diamonds have no particular value to you.
No, they're shiny rocks.
And your family has an abundance of such rocks.
Yeah, they bring them in for jewelry, chandeliers, candle holders, stuff like that.
I see.
And you know those things that stop books from falling?
Bookshelves?
No. Like when they don't quite reach the end of shelves, the objects you place, they use them for those too.
Book ends?
Maybe.
Who are you?
I'm Scorsese.
Right. So, maybe you can assist us with carrying the rest of children in so we can have them all under eye, yes?
I'll do my best. I'm not the strongest, but I'll make it work. And working together, you can get everyone onto that bed in a heaping pile.
Fantastic.
Wait, so like are all the kids just on top of each other?
Yeah.
Okay. Not very good, whatever.
Like, you can do it in a way that there'll be some bruises, but that's about it.
I mean, we will make sure they are snug and easily seen, but not a danger to themselves or others.
Easily done. They're unconscious. You can move them any which way you want. They're either that or tied up. So the ones that are tied up but awake will kind of help you to not crush everyone or really damage people.
All right. Poppy, you were going to say something?
No, I just remembered there was that one really injured kid, so we should probably...
Yes.
Yeah, I will make sure to go grab him.
Yes.
And we'll take him out with us.
So you now have 2 who are in a similar state like that.
Okay.
Where is second? Oh, the second one was under in hidden room.
Yes.
Okay.
So
wasn't there 3? She threatened about 3, right?
3 that you did not know about. So
Yeah, and we found
that
2
leads to the fact that there should be 2 more.
Oh.
Oh,
right.
Yes.
Well, we will
just so you
investigate, yes?
The placement of the room which you found is at the bottom of that map, just past the area that had the 2 small rooms.
Okay. Can we just do a, I guess survival check or perception check to kind of knock on the walls and try to go around the building?
Absolutely, that would work. Absolutely, that would work. Investigation works too.
Yes, not a good check. I like if you're allowing perception, I will take perception.
Oh, absolutely. I 100% am.
Stonefather, help me find these children. Stonefather, please help me find children with the roll of 17. And we have 12 perception, and we have 4 perception, and we have 16 perception.
Okay. So, with that roll of a 17, you don't find it because you found the location in... Actually, Viettervesk, you have advantage.
Yes, I have advantage.
Then
I have 19 then.
Oh, okay, so you do find them, but they're still quite hungry and in very rough shape when you do. You don't find them because you located where they are inside the space, so much as you guys are looking, you're getting frustrated, and Viettervesk does a walk around of the building.
Yes.
And when you get to the northern part of the warehouse you are in, you notice there's a rounded sort of smokestack. But in the room, the northern wall is not rounded.
I see.
So that is how you discover the final two children who are very beaten, extremely hungry and malnourished. They are on a stained mattress with what looks like a child's sort of like plant. The thing that has the planets on them that spins.
Like a mobile?
Slightly
Like
larger.
like
It
a
creates
baby's
light.
toy.
Yes.
Oh.
Slightly larger, but it creates a little bit of light so they weren't just sitting in the dark.
I see. All right. Well, so entrance to room is inside or is it outside?
It's inside. It's inside. It's behind some of the shelving
In the
on
room
the
with
northernmost wall.
bed. In room with bed and all the shelves. Okay.
100%.
This woman is very bad. She must be given a correct punishment for crimes here.
Oh, did we tie up her unconscious body yet? We did.
Yep. It was included in the process of getting everyone on the bed.
Sweet.
Before we depart, I would like to take a few moments to confirm that this woman has no other objects of power that she is hiding that some other nefarious criminal may find and use. Can you allow me that time?
I absolutely can. With everything you've been doing, this may be even when she starts to wake up a little bit.
Poppy, Basil, Seyrena,
maybe.
is this okay?
Yeah.
But you search. Roll me investigation with advantage.
To clarify what I mean, I will be taking time to cast as ritual. First, detect magic.
Okay.
So that takes 11 minutes. Does anything pink?
Roll me a d100. There's a chance it does. 15 or lower, and it will.
Okay. It is 78.
Yeah, nothing pinks.
Okay. I will then ask about book that was discovered.
Okay.
I'll tell him all the information I have on the book.
All right. So what you learn about the book is that it is a journal that is written in Elvish. If you look at it, it purposefully makes it so you cannot read it, even if you should be able to.
But it does
Roll
not...
me a history check.
Are you asking me?
Yes.
Okay. Just to clarify, it does not trigger any sense of magic about it, though.
Roll Arcana.
All right.
About that.
I will give you history check first.
Got it.
History check is 16.
Okay.
Arcana check is 19.
Oh, right.
Whoa.
Those two numbers are added together to see what results you got.
All right.
As for the function of what happened. You being the age you are, you remember the time before Elvish was locked away.
Sure. Back
it
in
was-
day.
Yes. Probably about 100 years ago. As part of the war efforts, in order to supplant the strategic edge that the High Elves had, the language was sealed away from the minds of anyone within the confines of Suncrest. But they could not get rid of the writing. The magic is not coming from the writing. It's coming from the sealing effect.
There is some overarching spell that is affecting it.
Yes. It is
I
a
understand.
continent-wide spell.
I understand.
It
Out
the
of
specifics
curiosity.
of this spell,
Yes, please.
because the wording may spark thoughts. The specifics of the spell was locking away the high magics and the elven traditions.
All right. Out of curiosity, just maybe for my own information, does the boundary of the spell stretch below ground very far to my home? Like
To your home?
to like the
No.
Underdark type of area.
No.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Underdark.
Even if it is part of this
in
continent.
relation to the continent,
Yes.
yes.
Okay.
Outside of the continent, no.
Okay. Okay.
Mm.
Okay. Viettervesk will explain. This is my understanding of situation. I think this is being affected by magic cast to remove power from elves during war. I do not believe that we will be able to read it. Certainly not with very powerful magic. Without help of very powerful magic.
Yeah, that's completely accurate.
I wonder why she has it. Might have a book that gives you a headache.
So, but if you're powerful enough, you can read it.
This is only guess.
Roll me Arcana, Poppy.
It's gonna be crap, but
This
17.
is not bad roll.
17? Most likely. Like, there has to be some built-in workaround. A spell that wide affecting has to have some sort of loophole, but that's all you would know.
So she might have been an actual powerful figure.
This
Um,
woman?
She was very powerful.
Yeah, was. You're right. My bad. Sorry.
I mean, with respect.
Roll insight.
Okay.
This can be for for anyone upon hearing
So-
Poppy say that.
Poppy
Well,
got
this way-
21. I will let her go.
Okay. With that 21, she probably couldn't read this.
Okay.
She was not magical in any way that you saw. She used her fists. The most magic she probably has is like a small cantrip from being an elf.
So she's holding. Go ahead. Sorry.
I would argue her fists were very magical. The way they punched me.
It probably works for someone.
Yeah.
Or perhaps she did mention not wanting to be caught without strength in future. Maybe she was simply hopeful that one day she would figure out how to read journal and it would give her more power. Sometimes maybe you find something that is clearly valuable even if you cannot use it and you hold on to it in hopes that one day you can.
Maybe she stole it. Maybe she stole this book.
Yes.
As this is being said, she is slowly starting to stir,
Go ahead, sleep.
and she sees you with that book, and she is like, "Give it back, please, please."
You're in no position to argue.
That was my mom's. I want it back.
I mean, forgive us for not trusting you on your word that this is your mother's.
Can I
There's no way to
insight check that?
prove it, so go for it.
Oh, it's 3.
I rolled a 3.
This is this natural 1?
This is natural 2.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Which some would argue it's worse.
She certainly believes it, but you have no indicator to whether it's truth or not.
I'm going to have an old friend look into this book, and if it proves to be your mother's, then I will not return it to you. You still kidnap children and are a horrible person, so, I feel like it's fair if we hold on to this.
If you don't return that book, I will make it my life's goal to murder you and everyone you know.
Oh.
Viettervesk will walk up to a woman and punch her in the face twice. Just jab, jab. Just
no need to roll. She is currently unable to move because of the way that she is tied. She is unconscious.
right. This woman needs to go in the pit.
I agree.
A prey, when given the chance, could become predator. I say we finish her off.
I like you, kid.
I think it is important that we do not allow ourselves to be judge, jury, and executioner. She can serve her time as is seen fit by those who lead in this kingdom, yes?
Yes. But from what I've seen, someone as strong and agile and smart as she is, she's very capable of escaping, hunting us. And when we're caught unaware, she proved very dead.
I am not comfortable killing this woman in cold blood.
Yes, let's wake her up, and then we'll have a
No,
match.
no, no, no. Look, let us at least find out what the correct punishment for her crime is, yes?
It's fine. We will. But if it's not good enough, I agree with Basil. I think maybe we should just take care of the threat while it's still present, so.
Scorsese, what are our chances this woman will be released or find her way out of imprisonment?
After a cycle's done, maybe, but before that, no.
So there is no crime for which someone is permanently imprisoned or executed in your city?
There is, but she has not hit that mark.
But not
before she hits that
murdering
point-
multiple children doesn't qualify.
That will get her multiple cycles, with very poor conditions and reconditioning. But if it gets, she's probably getting close to being sent to Gold Shimmer.
What is Gold Shimmer?
It is a prison city.
And how long would she be in Gold Shimmer?
Until she's proven to actually be a good person and not a criminal.
I see. So I appreciate that the law in this realm is leans strongly toward giving opportunity to change as person.
Yeah. Yep. Well, a lot of the smaller criminal elements are not in a position to fight back, to really push through without education, so it pushes more towards that.
We could always tack a few more bodies on to her count. Maybe that'll give her more time. The other kid in the alleyway that someone did, this kid with the arrow, we can throw that on Scorsese.
I don't know that we need to lie. I am fairly confident that if we speak to these children here...
They died because of her, if you really think about it. I mean, if they weren't in this line of work that she recruited them to, they might just, be merry kids living on the streets, but alive nonetheless. So, who is the real villain here? Let's just,
well, clearly this woman is villain. We are not disagreeing about this. I'm just saying that there are, 15 teenager children here that perhaps can give us more evidence without having to fabricate anything.
They are more than willing to agree to those terms.
Tell us everything that this woman has ever done that she should not do.
We can report that to the guard, to the guards and their superiors when the time comes.
So can we get bullet points of top 15 items and Scorsese, please let me know if this is enough to send this woman away for a very long time.
Instead of me saying 15 things.
Yes.
Everyone roll history.
Okay. I will take my extra D4 on roll.
Absolutely.
I will pose disadvantage on myself. Because I would know this, but I still got a 15.
Got it. Nice. Guaranteed. She will be sent to Gold Shimmer if half of what these kids say matters.
Okay, you see,
But what is Gold Shimmer?
Gold Shimmer is this prison city that the elf woman was speaking of.
Yes, so on the map, which I can't shift us to right now, because I'm actually going to have to cut this short because I see the way this is eating through my money and my data.
Oh, no.
But I'm going to resolve, but we're going to resolve what we're doing before I do that.
Okay.
Because I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Gold Shimmer Prison is on the southeast of the map on that island when you will next be able to actually see that map.
Southeast of the continent map. Okay. Yes.
Yeah. It's on the map though. There's a little island shaped kind of like a crab claw, and it is its own island, which is very mountainous, and it is built on top of one of the largest mountains on it.
How far from where we are, approximately? In travel time.
Like one season, which is 122 days.
Oh.
At least.
So like 3-month walk?
Oh, you can walk part of the way, but then you have to get on a boat.
Sure.
Go across the ocean. Somehow find a spot to dock. And then get there.
So it is like traveling from Europe to America. It is big, long journey. Okay.
It's like it's the equivalent of Alcatraz.
Okay. Well, quite a bit more than Alcatraz.
Yes, it very much is.
So this seems like this is workable solution without us having to become murderers, yes, or liars for that matter.
When you say that point, Scorsese's like, no, I completely agree. I'm not a fan of lying, so.
Poppy, are we good?
Yes, we're good. I just, I guess by the time if she does break out of prison, I will be strong enough to take her single-handedly, so might as well.
We destroyed her in 30 seconds. Are you all really so concerned?
To be fair, not all of us destroyed her. There's only one person here who can claim to that, but.
And it was an accident.
Even better. Without all 4 of us fighting, we destroyed her in 30 seconds. Why are we so concerned?
I think we were going down if it wasn't for Seyrena. So.
If this is what everyone wants, I don't think anyone deserves a fate of being trapped. I hate the idea. I would rather die if that happened.
Are you hungry, Basil?
Maybe I should eat something.
It is the hope that over time someone can learn to be a better person and become a productive member of society.
I'm just worried about the condition there, because they say the condition, like Scorsese said, the condition is horrible there, and she's pretty smart. Wouldn't she just pretend to be good?
Scorsese will clarify. No, the conditions are not bad. Like it's a fully functioning city.
But you said the condition is horrible recently.
Well, yeah.
The town.
So the way that it works, from what I've heard, is that until you prove to certain degrees that you're trying, you're given the jobs that suck, and they fully go through the psychological process of changing people. It's not just oh nope, they said they're good.
I mean, 20 years shoveling other people's feces is better than death.
I disagree.
I understand. I understand.
Yeah, I don't know if that's what the jobs are. I've never been. It's been threatened on me once, but that was just because the guy was a dick.
Well, I think unless we are really going to butt heads on this, are we all okay with agreeing that we will turn woman in and the children will give all evidence available of her activities?
Yeah.
And these 4, what do we do with these 4, the ones who are injured?
Scorsese will be like, I got the money to take them to get healed. I'll talk to him. I'll see what's best.
All right. Thank you. That's quite kind of you.
Do the kids seem like happy that
They're
employer
happy they're happy to not be locked away on stained mattresses or being beaten.
I think I have to focus on punishing the wicked instead of the whole process itself.
Before Scorsese leaves,
Yes.
she will look back. By the way, very good work. Good control. If you ever do find yourselves in need of work, the Hunters Collections is always looking for people who want to take up tasks on the board. The pay's all right, but as you work up, it gets good.
There's a chance to meet more magical people that can help us with finding out what this book does.
In the Hunters
Question mark?
Collections, maybe as you get higher up, but the initial people, nah. Most of the initial people are more hunters and wanderers who find their way from town to town.
Okay.
Head guy would know. He's tough to meet, though. I only really see him when he bails me out of jail.
Oh.
Who is this head guy? This is interesting name.
I'm not going to tell you his name. You have to learn that.
Oh, wait. Name is not head guy.
No, it is absolutely not.
Ah, I understand.
In fact, his preferred weapon is daggers.
What?
Oh.
He never runs out.
What does this have to do with his head?
He's bald, I suppose, if that matters.
This is why he is called head guy.
Well, no, he's not called the head guy. It's just that's what I call him.
Oh.
Because he's in charge of the entire organization.
Ah, I see.
Mm.
So man whose name we cannot know, who is not called head guy, who you call head guy, is person we should probably talk to.
If you can get to him, that would be amazing. If you didn't rank up first, but at least taking a job off the board is a start. He knows a whole bunch, but he's just tough to get a hold of.
I see. Well, for now, maybe we should take women and children to guard, yes, and maybe we should let... what was name of boy that hired us?
Lucas.
Yes. Let Lucas know job is finished, yes?
Sounds
I
good.
think that's a good next step for you guys. I'm going to help these guys get placed somewhere and find something that's not them getting not them getting abused.
Not the arena?
It's one option. It depends on if any of them need straightening up. Oh no, that's not on you. That's on me.
Okay, good. I already brought in one stray child. I
Here's a
A lot.
dozen more.
Fair enough. Yeah. No. Too many is bad, but a lot of them do go for a little bit and then actually learn that don't be a shitty person because he doesn't let them stop. But with that, I will be off, and she will leave with the four of them.
Don't shoot anybody in neck.
I'll try not to.
Okay.
As she's leaving, anyone with a passive perception above 14 will see, don't shoot anyone in the neck.
Yes, I hear. I don't use archery!
She's as she's leaving, she flips you off in a very happy way, a very obscene gesture.
Do I recognize gesture?
It's the equivalent of sawed off.
Right, but do I, being not of this area, recognize gesture? Okay.
It is a
Okay.
universal gesture.
It is universal gesture. Okay. Okay.
Everyone knows.
Oh, she is not pleasant woman.
I don't know. There's something about her I like, but to each their own.
Papa, you just like rich people.
Basil. Sorry, not matter.
Something I like. It is her diamonds, I think. Yes.
Diamonds, the money, the gold.
Let us get this woman to where she belongs. Yes.
Okay. So this woman, Vivlin, and the children will all be brought to the guard post, but unfortunately, due to technical difficulties and problems that could not be controlled on my end, and installation dates that were one day too late, even though I tried, today will have to be cut to just under an hour. Thank you, everyone, for coming out. The week of technical difficulties will pass. And next week, we will get to discover more of the story that happens. Thank you for everyone to come play, watch, and thank you for the love and support.
Hey, bye-bye.
Goodbye. All right.